Howdy everyone, your Pyrel, here with the vlog. So, I just finished watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and I gotta say, I really, really liked this movie. It was really, really good. And it was actually a movie I wanted to see, like, when it first came out. Like, I think it came out sometime in 2018, I don't remember when, but it was a movie I was really excited for, just I never had the time to, and, like, usually whenever I would watch movies, like, at theaters, I usually watch it with Matt, but he wasn't interested in Into the Spider-Verse, which is his loss because it was really good. But yeah, tonight I finally had the time to watch it, and I did. So first off, I am a fan of the animation style that they used for this movie. Also, they did like mix like a bunch of other animation styles into it as well, but yeah, like the way this was done, like it added in like a bunch of like comic book elements into it, such as like having words and like thought bubbles like actually like printed out in like text boxes and like have sound effects as well. My favorite one was the bagel sound effect, like little pop up when that happened. But yeah, and like you'd even see that in like shadows where like you'd see like little like shadows of characters, like they'd be like dotted like they are in like comic books. I don't know like quite what that like technique or whatever is called, but that was really cool. And also like the way things were just animated also was like really nice, really fluid. Another thing like about the animation that I really liked involves two of the characters, the main character Miles and then Peter Parker, because Miles, he's learning to become Spider-Man, and I'll talk more about that in a little bit. But like the way Miles was animated, like his animations were like done at like half the frame rate of Spider-Man to show like that like there's a difference between them. Like Spider-Man or Peter Parker, like his movements, like they look more graceful and whatnot, while like Miles look not as graceful. So like they had to animate him in like half the frame rate to convey that, which was really cool. And like as Miles like comes into his own, like his animation, it starts to match the frame rate of Peter's, which was it's a really cool touch that they did. But yeah, the plot of the movie, without spoiling it too much, first off, there is a multiverse that's featured in this movie, which is why like there's a Peter Parker here that's actually a different Peter Parker than the one from Miles Morales' universe. And Miles, he learns how to become Spider-Man like throughout the movie. And one thing I really like about the movie is like how like they use the word expectations a lot when with when it's about Miles. Like he's trying to live up to expectations of like his parents, going to like a fancy high school. He's trying to live up to the expectations of Spider-Man and like becoming Spider-Man. And just seeing him like come into his own, I thought was like really nice, and it was done really well in this movie. So through some shenanigans, Peter Parker from a different universe ends up in the main universe, and then other Spider-Men and Spider-Woman, like they show up as well. And basically the plot of the movie is to get them back home and fight the main bad guy, which is the Kingpin, and there's other villains in the movie as well. And yeah, it was a really nice way of having like different Spider people in it. And this is like where the different animation styles come into play, because there's a Spider-Man Noir who is like in black and white. There is Spider-Ham, who's a pig, who's like a very cartoony, Looney Tunes-esque Spider Pig. And actually, when he says goodbye to everyone, he says, "That's all, folks." And like that, I thought that was pretty funny because I think it was Peter that said it. He's like, "Is he legally allowed to say that?" So I thought that was pretty funny. And then there's another Spider-Woman who's like from the future, who is like an anime-esque character, which again, like mixing the different animation styles together into like one movie, I thought was really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the movie without like spoiling it. So I know a lot of people enjoyed the movie. One of my friends, Nick, I know he really enjoyed it when he saw it. So I'm glad I took the time to see it, especially because it was one that I wanted to see for a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you all so much for watching, and see you all next time for another vlog. Later.